Hey, Plumbers! Welcome to Potty Talk Live, where we take you into the trenches, the crawl spaces, basements, kitchens, and baths, all around this big, beautiful world of ours to talk to plumbing pros just like you. Hey there, I'm Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber, coming at you live from Central Indiana here at our command headquarters. All right, we're having a great day. And of course, every day is a great day when you love what you do, right? And I love what I do. How about you? Hey, the lovely Laura's in the house with me here. You love what we do? You love sitting next to me. Oh, man. I love when you're sitting next to me. All right. And I love plumbing. All right. I love plumbing dudes. Boy, that sounds weird. Hey, no, I just love you guys, man. I love, it's been a great trade. And it's a great trade to be a part of. And you should love it too. Or you should be, there's all we have a bright future ahead of us. Okay. Don't listen to the news and all this other, literal crap that they're talking about. The world's going to die. We're all, I think, are we going to be hit by an asteroid or something here soon, or something's going to happen, Don't worry about who the president is and all, hey, we're plumbers, man. And, plumbers, plumbing's not going to be taken over by robots. I've said that, they're just not going to be plumbing robots. And so there's all kinds of opportunity there. They need us. And when they need us, that's all kinds of opportunity. Okay. But what isn't good, plumbers, we love plumbing, right? We love plumbing. You know what? We also love plumbing customers. All right. And the last thing you want to do is lose a plumbing customer, right? Especially when you spend all that money and time to get the plumbing, to attract them, to get them to call you, and the last thing you want to do is lose a plumbing customer because, you double book the call, or, they fall through the cracks somehow, or, worse yet, you forgot about them. All right. You never want to tell a customer that you forgot about them. All right. Those are customer killers. All right. Hey, but you don't need to go through all that with Jobber. All right. Jobber, that's Jobber, plumbing service management software. You can get rid of those customer killers. Jobber makes it easy for you to schedule your customers. So you don't have to worry about no more, double bookings or calls falling through the cracks, all right. Jobber makes it easy for you to dispatch your calls. So you don't have to worry about shuffling, having it on pieces of paper and, it's up on a board or, a clipboard or sticky notes. All right. It's all right there in front of you, even on your smartphone. All right. Makes it easy to keep track of your guys. So as you're growing, and you may be out in the field too yourself and you can keep track of your guys. Jobber even makes it easy for your customers to pay you. And that's what it's all about. All right. You want to make it easy for your customers to pay you. With Jobber, you save time, you save money, you save customers. And right now you can try Jobber free for 14 days and receive 20% off your first 6 months. So simply go to www.themilliondollarplumber.com/jobber to get your free 14-day trial and 20% off your first 6 months of Jobber. You and your customers will be glad you did. All right, there you go. All right. Hey, so I think we had a little technical difficulty here. From South Africa. Do they have internet in South Africa?
Well, yes, because
Johannes. Oh, man. Yeah, there we go. Johannes is South Africa. Johannes is my favorite South African. How you doing, brother? All right. Give us some thumbs up. All right. Hey, if you're a first-time viewer of Potty Talk Live, hey, let us know where you're viewing from and give us some thumbs up. All right. So, hey, Potty Talk Live is a show created by plumbers for plumbers. So we're all about plumbing and plumbers. All right. There you have it. All right. Hey, welcome to the show, Rick. Good to see you, brother. All right. Hey, but we had a little technical difficulty. We can't seem to get, we had another brother from South Africa who was going to be on here from Cape Town. So Johannes, if you run into to our other brother here, let us know that, hey, we're still around. We'll keep trying. Hey, stuff happens. It's the internet. It just happens. So you go, okay. All right, you guys, Johannes, you know me, brother. I got a few I've got some coaching guys, that I coach and, plumbing. And I got a couple newer guys that just have names from, hey, they're great names, cool names. But man, my Indiana redneck, American tongue just can't seem to say these names. So I appreciate the grace, man. Hey, I'm a plumber, not a, So
what are you going to do?
So we don't have a guest here. Hey, I just mentioned here, yes. The lovely Laura's asking, so what are you going to do? She's saying, dance, monkey. That's our code word for, come on, pick it up, dance, monkey. So, yeah. Hey, I've had, I got a couple new, coaching clients here. So it has me in a state of mind. And one of the things, when I get these new guys and I see it, it's one of the biggest problems with new plumbing businesses. And for you guys that have been around for a few years, 95% of all plumbing businesses fail. And it's not because the guys aren't good at plumbing or aren't smart. It's just they aren't doing the right things. And for you, the guys, and that's within the first 3 years. That's a pretty bad statistic. There we go. All right. Statistics. So what is it? Fun with Dick and Jane. You guys, I love that movie. Won't go down that rabbit hole. But anyways, that's for 3 years. Okay. And so for you guys that are even more than 3 years, hey, don't get too, too uppity, because it's the 5% that do survive for the next 10 years, 97% of those just barely get by. Okay. So they're just living literally paycheck to paycheck. In fact, it'd probably be better if they just went and they'd make more money. They just went and got a job, and didn't have all the other pain and all that kind of stuff. And it's not, again, because they're not good plumbers or, there just isn't the opportunity there or whatever the excuses are, or they're not smart enough. It's nothing like that. It's just not doing the right things. And, you gotta start at the very beginning, kind of a thing. And where it all starts from is your why, So, I got these, I'm working with these dudes that, they're master plumbers and, they've been doing it for some years and, probably have skills that, right now could probably kick my butt at the skills and all that. But it's, so I'm pulling them back to talk about their why. And it all makes sense. You ever seen The Karate Kid? Not the new one, but, the old one with Ralph Macchio and, was the guy from Happy Days. And they did, remember the scenes where he had, painting?
It wasn't. He wasn't from Happy Days.
Yeah, he was. That was Al. That was from Happy Days.
Gotcha. Al. Okay.
Whatever. But what it was, he's Danielson. And so he's working with Danielson and, he wants to learn karate. Danielson wants to learn karate. So he goes to the master's house and the master puts in the work. He wasn't doing karate. He was painting and then had him wax the cars and found. And that's right. Danielson finally complained, what's this all about? Why am I going through all this? What are you doing? I want to learn karate, and then he showed him, wax on, wax off. And then showed him, he was learning the moves. He was learning the basics. All right. And hey, good afternoon, Gina. Good to see you, sister. All right. All right. So, it's important. I had to go back to the basics. And Miyagi, that's right, Rick. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Miyagi and Danielson. And so it's back to the basics. And it's a good thing for all of us to understand, yeah, we're in the plumbing business and, it's plumbing and it's business, but why are we doing this? And I know, we do love plumbing, but it's not because we love plumbing. In fact, I'm probably going to maybe tick some guys off here, but quite frankly, the guys that love plumbing, that really love plumbing, fail. The best at business side of things. The best thing for you guys is to go do plumbing for someone else and love the plumbing. But it's but on the business side of things, it's about business, and the business is about making money, and you can't just make money. I mean, it sounds good, but there has to be a reason, for doing that. So it all goes back to your why. So,
like give a why. Give an example. Maybe some people have never heard of what your why is.
Like, what's your why? So, like, our why, and for the $1 Million Plumber and the lovely Laura, we love to travel. And so that was one of our whys. The why is, how are you going to make it through when you do get knocked to the canvas, and you are going to get knocked to the canvas. All right. You step into the business, you join the bigs. All right. You're in the majors, you're in the champion rounds. Okay. You're going to get knocked to the canvas, and the canvas can feel good, when you're getting beat up and it's like, oh, I just want to lie right here, but what's going to make you want to get back up? All right. And get back into the fight. And that's your why. And so it's more than just making money. It's why do you want to do, put up with all this crap when it happens. So your why can be travel. It can be the big house and, the car. And those are the kind of things that, it's easy to sell people on, but it can be a freedom, more free time. That was a biggie for me. We would work and you guys know how it is when you're out there. I mean, there's times when you're working, 24/7, and you go through periods like that. You don't want the whole period, your whole life to be like that, but you do have those periods, and I like the freedom. We could come and go. We could just pick up and go. We had times when we just, you remember that time when we just up and went to Wyoming. Never been to Wyoming, and so it was Sunday afternoon. That was in church when we should have been listening to the preacher, and leaned over to the lovely Laura and said, I wonder what Wyoming looks like. And she goes, I wonder what it looks like too. And so we told the kids, after church, went home, packed up the car, and got in the car and took off for Wyoming. Jackson Hole, beautiful. It was one of the best family vacations, unplanned, but we were free to go. We had the business. I mean, we had guys. I mean, Monday morning, guys, how it is Monday mornings, man, all the work and stuff there. But we had systems set up, and I could just call in, and we were working the business from. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, internet and technology makes it easy. But the why was that freedom of just being able to come and go. That's why I had my plumbing business. So you've got to discover your why. Take the time. We strongly suggest here, and hey, we may start doing episodes. We talked about doing, like a Friday, Potty Talk live date night episodes. On Friday nights. That's
invite all the plumbers around the world
right to our date night with your others, significant others there. Hey, because that's date nights are important. But get together and discuss what your why is, and it should include your family. All right, there's a strength. If you have a family, if not, it might be your why is to be able to get a family. That kind of a thing. So discuss it. Take the time to do that, because the business will it'll gladly consume you, and it'll gladly chew you up. And before you know it, you may own your job, but it's still just a job, And you had find a lot of guys, you talk to them after they had started their business, and one of the things they complain about when they quit it is they were working more, and had more going on, and so they have more freedom going back and work for someone else, So the idea of the business is not for the business to own you, but for you to own the business and provide for your why. So that's a main thing there. So your why. So there we go. All right. You got any guys got any questions here? You got my time here. Johannes, just need business training. Spent 3 years studying business. Is very what? Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. I got it. Sorry. Okay, here we go. My eyes are going a little bad here. So, all right, there you have it.
Yeah, studying business.
So,
Business training as well.
having some business training. Hey, in fact, you mentioned that. Thank you, Johannes. I'll move right into that. I'll do a selfless plug. Hey, I'm here to help you. This is what we do here. If you're looking for a coach, all successful people use coaches, and that's what I do as well. So I think I mentioned, we do coaching. So I want to give them my free report here before we hang up. But coaching, it's very important. So if you're looking to take you and your business to that next step to be successful, successful people use coaches. I used it in my early days. It changed my life. If a guy like from my days like Michael Jordan, I mean, the guy's like the greatest basketball player ever, and now he's in the business. He even uses business coaches now. That's what he used. Use a coach to take you to the next level. And even Trump, the guy's cocky, and that guy's self-assured, he's wealthy, but even he used coaches for his political side of things because he went into newer waters, and he uses coaches. They call in the business side, they call those an advisory board, and that's kind of what that is, our coaches. So, but hey, successful people use coaches, and so should you if you wish to be successful. And my heart is for the regular guys, the guys with a truck and a dream, and they want to build it to a couple trucks, the 10 trucks, that kind of a thing. My heart is not to go into the big companies and talk and teach that way. I like the guys here. So I make it very possible for you to do that. So if you're looking at that, considering that, hey, we can set up a time to talk here and see if we're fit for one another, because that's important as well. Simply type champ in the comments, champ, not chump, but champ, CHAMP in the comments, and I'll send you a link, and we'll set a time up to get together. All right. Also, since you brought it up here, I want to get my free report in your hands. It's a freebie. All right. It's free. The 7 must knows to be $1 million plumber. All right. These are 7 principles you got to know. And look, I always tell it, we have conversations with the team about, how straight or how should I talk, or, should I ticket the guys off? Look, I come from the plumbing field and in business, and it's a big boy world. All right. It's a big boy and a big girl world. All right. So we got to have our pants and our skirts pulled up. Okay. All right. Okay. right. The lovely Lord says it didn't come out, but this isn't a snowflake zone. Okay. So we're going to talk straight. You don't know these 7 things, you're going to fail. The odds are so there. And, it's not about skill, and it's not about will. You got to know these principles, and you got to be able to know how to put these principles in play, but you at least got to know these principles to be successful with your plumbing business. And so I put them down in a little ebook for you, and I give it to you free. There's no strings attached. There's no catch. Simply type free in the comments, FREE, and I'll get that little booklet right out to you. So there you go. All right. So there you have it. All right. This has been a special episode of Potty Talk Live. All right. Hey, if you would like to be on Potty Talk Live, we got guests lined up, but that's good here. Hey, we'd love to talk to you. I was looking forward to talking to this cat in South Africa. We'd love to talk to guys. We'll get them hooked up here, another time here. And hey, love talking with Johannes, and it's just fun talking with all these cats all over the world. Talk to guys in Australia, the UK, of course, here in the States, Canada, and hey, with plumbing, it just kind of binds us. We're brothers, man. We all may have a little different language, a little different slang, kind of have a hard time understanding one another every once in a while. But we're talking plumbing, all right? Hey, we are brothers, okay? And so, hey, and you have a story, and I'd love to have you on Potty Talk Live. So, hey, be my guest. Simply go to www.pottytalklive.com and scroll on down to the Be My Guest button and click it, and just answer a couple questions. Only stipulation, you got to be a plumber, okay? Potty Talk Live is for plumbers, all right? So I guess we are exclusive, all right? We're for plumbers, and we're proud of it, all right? So there you have it. Hey, if you'd like to check out other episodes too, go to YouTube and check out my YouTube channel, The $1 Million Plumber. All right. There at my YouTube channel, you can see other episodes, nuggets of gold. I mean, you got guys from all over the world with all kinds of experience. There's something in every one of those episodes for you. All right. Just for you. And also do me a favor while you're there. Please click the subscribe button. All right. And help me get the word out to other plumbers around the world if you'll help me with that. So there you go. All right. I think it's about time to flush this episode of Potty Talk Live, right? It's been fun. It's been interesting. Hey, sometimes you just got to wing it, I know back in the crew asked, are we going to go? We're going to do it? Yeah, we're going to do it. Sound like my guys. Remember the guys we talked, we'd have a snow day here in central Indiana. All the schools are shut down. It's ice. The roads are icy. Everybody's in home. Oh, I'm scared. They're all afraid, not going to work. And the guys are asking, hey, are we still going to go out? Yeah, we're going to go out. We're plumbers. We're men. Plumbers, that's what we do. What Potty Talk Live is for plumbers. So yeah, we're going. The show must go on. So there you have it. But before we let you go, hey, I want to remind you that you were purposely and wonderfully created. You were created to do great things. So you're out there doing your thing is always unlike a champion.